This is John from the Sciatica Pain Terminator. And today is, I believe, Friday, June 24th of 2011. And it's, I believe, 2 days after we got home from a massive 5-day trip to where I was displaced from. You know, as if you recall in the earlier videos, I was a professional water skier. I'd sold my business, moved to Baton Rouge, Louisiana to be back with my coach there, Bennett, to make the over 35 team. So had done that, and then with the sciatica, we had been state to state, doctor to doctor, even into a foreign country, and now out here in San Diego. And the pain was so bad that today is the 24th of June. We've lived here for about a year, and this is the very first time that I am in this hot tub. And as you can see, it is a beautiful, San Diego, as y'all know, is probably they call it America's finest cities for nothing. And that's part of what this is I lost paying ridiculously high California rent, plus not getting to enjoy it because I was housebound. That's my story, but your story might be that you can't lift up your kid, or maybe you can't make love to your wife, or you can't, it's keeping you where you can't get that promotion in your job because of the pain, or maybe you're more irritable. Whatever you lost, or which we all have that, we all share that. So it's been 1 year approximately, I think we moved here beginning of June of 2010, that I have been in this, that I've been in a hot tub. And it's, like I said, beautiful. So, and Jen's of course filming this, so it's a wonderful thing, a wonderful day here that I'm finally getting to a place where, I can start to do things, kind of get back in the game, which is of course better for you guys, because the better I feel, the better stuff we get to put out for more pain relief for you guys, because this is what it's all about. So this is John McMath from the Sciatica Pain Terminator. Just wanted to update you on my health as far as where I was, because remember, 3 weeks ago I was not doing that well. I would get up, do these videos, whether on the beach, you've seen that, whether it was in our garage, and I'm thinking, shoot, I've got to go up to San Jose. Hadn't been on a plane in months. Scared to death of a 1-hour plane ride to go see my track coach, and who's become a dear friend, and then also Scott Peloton, who's the world's fastest barefooter. And then 2 days later, have to fly to Baton Rouge and deal with the hot Louisiana heat, and be a guest out there and be introduced as the Sciatica Pain Terminator as well. I'm thinking, how much am I gonna hurt? And of course, Jen, who's been my caregiver, she's has a bit of health issues with herself, so I'm having a caregiver for her, and she's caregiving for me. It was an incredible experience. So I'm thinking of all this, but we're able to do that, and now we're back here in San Diego, getting ready to move back to Texas, where we can really get everybody some help, and as well as finish out my recovery. We're right on the back end of that, and I've got to thank Dr. Filler for understanding what was fact and fiction, and also really getting to the root source, which is of course impingements, through his invention of the MRN, magnetic resonance neurography, which allows you to see the nerves outside the spinal canal, which is where the MRI comes short. You have X-ray, then MRI, kind of the hierarchy of what these are, to being able to invent the minimally invasive procedure of the surgery. So you're not seeing some of these horrendous pudendal nerve surgeries, or these horrific things where they're way off. Not only to not hurt the person, but also invent these minimally invasive ways to do the least amount of cutting, if you will. You have to thank him for that. But not only that, but to understand that, okay, you're feeling better. We got rid of the impingements. MRNs are showing that. But now you may have, let's do some flector patches, you got some inflammation, let's do some clonidine patches, and here's some lidoderm patches, for the pain, you put those on where it hurts. And then when we found, even after another MR guided, that we're better, but not where we want to be, where my quality of life changes that much, we realize that we have neuritis. And that's why I really have to thank Dr. Filler on that, because who the heck would have gone from this guy who invented the software that allows you to see the nerves, the MRN, to invented the surgical procedure, to figuring out ultimately the nerves are basically lit up, which is what neuritis is. So this is John McMath from the Sciatic Pain Terminator with a very long update, but that gets you up to speed of where I'm at. We'll report from, of course you'll see videos of different exercises through in the next couple of weeks, but we'll give you a next kind of long report here, a couple of 3 weeks when we get back to Texas and situated. See you then.